Hello, today we are going to see punctuation marks. When do we use punctuation marks? We use punctuation marks while writing to convey the meaning clearly. If we see the punctuation marks while reading, we can know when to pause, when to give proper intonation so that meaning will be conveyed nicely. So what is punctuation mark? Punctuation mark is nothing but it is a symbol like full stop or periods, both are same, commas, question mark, and it goes so on like double quotation, apostrophe. These are the punctuation marks generally we use. This is full stop. Full stop is nothing but a dot. We used to call it as periods. At the end of the sentence we use them. Then this is a question mark. Question marks are used at the end of the interrogative sentence when we ask questions. Next is comma. It shows when to pause. Next is exclamation mark. After the interjections and after the exclamatory sentences we use exclamatory mark. Next is double quotation. To show that if anybody says anything, we will be using double quotation marks. This is a colon. We use to say what. After side headings we used to put colon. Semicolon. To show the independent class we can use semicolon. Next is apostrophe. Apostrophe is used to show contractions and to show possessive nouns also. So now we can see elaborately. So when do we use this periods? So at the end of the declarative sentence, whenever you use statements or any assertive sentence, you can use full stop at the end of the sentence. Then after the titles, in American English we used to put titles. For example, he owes a lot of money to Mr. Smith. After Mr. a dot is there. In American English they used to put a dot. In British English or some other type of English they won't used to put dot. Mr. Smith, Mrs. Sita, Miss Sita, like that. After the titles we can use dots. Dr. Smith, like that. The short forms of doctor we can use dot. Next is after the numbers we can use the dots in between the numbers. Next, to show the abbreviation. For April they have written APR. Sometimes we used to put etc. etc. After that we should put dot. Next, at the end of the unconventional sentence, he was not allowed to do that, not while he was the leader of the group. So even after sentences like this we can use full stop. Next is question marks. After all the interrogative sentences we should use question mark. Do you like cheese? Where does the bus stop? What is the capital of Egypt? How do I get there? So any questions if you ask, you can put question mark. Next, when we should use comma. To separate the words in a list or series, we will see ice, snow and sleet. Sleet means nothing but it's a slide. Snow slide is called sleet. You will be saying, I like these fruits, I like apples, bananas, mangoes. So after the series of things, you can put comma after each and everything. Then to separate an introductory word or phrase from the rest of the sentence. Next, we will go skiing. Skiing means also from the mountain they used to do skiing. That's one activity. So after that after next we can use comma. We should use comma before or after the quotation. So this is the quotation mark. Before that we are using comma. She said, I love winter. We should use comma here. We will be using like that. She asked, what shall I bring? So after that if anybody says something means we will be using double quotation. Before that we should use comma. Before conjunctions like and, but, so, we should use comma. I was cold, so I put my hat on. So to divide the sentence into compound sentence, we can use comma. To introduce someone, my dog Boo loves to roll in the snow. So here also after my dog and Boo you can use comma. To address someone, let's go ice skating there. So like that to address someone we can use comma. To separate a city and state, it's very windy in Chicago. Ian is. So after the place also we can use comma. So when we should use exclamatory mark. So exclamatory mark is used to show the strong feeling. After saying that such words interjections, we used to call it alas, wow, we can use exclamatory mark. And we can use exclamatory mark after imperative sentence, after commands. Stop, sit down, John, don't touch that, help, hello, how are you, good night, please help me. So like that imperative sentences also you can use exclamatory marks. And these are the exclamatory sentences. Can I make a suggestion? Boo! They shouted, get off. You did a great job. How interesting this film is. What a gorgeous room. The maid was so good. She is such a quiet girl. So after that, the exclamatory sentences also we should use exclamatory marks. Next what we are going to see is quotation mark. So this is the quotation mark. If somebody or some other person says something means we should put that phrase inside the double quotation and comma, full stop or question mark comes inside the quotation mark. So can you see she said you need to hurry up. So full stop comes and inside the quotation. So when do we use apostrophe? Apostrophes are used to show the contractions. Or not is written as aren't. So here you used to put apostrophe. Can't, couldn't, didn't, would, I will, I have, I mustn't, who are, wouldn't, won't. So like that, it's raining outside. I will be there. I haven't met him before. So there we can use apostrophe and also we will be using apostrophe to show the possessive nouns. This is Ramu's pencil. So after Ramu and yes we should put apostrophe. So colon and semicolon. Colon. We use colon to say a list of things or to introduce dependent clause that helps to emphasize or illustrate the idea in the preceding clause. So we use semicolon to separate sentences where the conjunction has been left out. To link sentences which also use words such as otherwise, however, therefore as connectors. You can use colon in the sentence like this. I just want you to remember colon. Two can play at the game. You can use. I hope you all have understood. Thank you.